Hey, Wildman Ted here, and I have recently come across a retro game system that I have been looking for some time, and it turned out to belong to a friend of mine who had been keeping it in her attic ever since they bought it back in the 80s, and it is a Texas Instrument TI-99 4A. Well, this is what I first saw when they brought it over to the house, and you might notice right away that this box, as you get closer, has some heat damage from it being in the attic. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it. It certainly does not add to the value of this box. There's how it looked, or how it would have been used. Here is the actual TI-99. It doesn't have a numeric keypad or anything like that. Here's pretty much what it has, though. It does have two joysticks. One is broken, the other is broken as well. This button is really spongy. So if I'm going to try to play this, I'm going to have to either find some new ones or find an alternative way of doing it. I don't know if this will work with Genesis pad or something like that. I think I've read somewhere that it does not. This is where the cartridge slot goes, and I do actually have two cartridges with it. Miss Pac-Man, and then I have a game called Hunt the Wumpus, which I'll be glad to show you some video of in just a little bit. The TI-99 4A was different from its predecessor in that you could actually use it with a television. Okay, this is the one from the TV I stuck an adapter on. Here's what actually comes with the TI-99, but I found I can gently connect these hooks and actually get a picture. So that's what we're going to work on next. I'm sure this is a simple visit to Radio Shack to have this working the way I would like it. But honestly, I don't know how much I'm going to play this thing. I played some of these games. So there it is. Whew, that was a lot of work. I got it to go though. Alright, so now I'm going to turn it back off just so you can see how it will do a game we can recognize here. Ms. Pac-Man. Alright, good. It's come up. Press any key to begin. Hit a key on the keyboard. So here I can choose to go to TI Basic and do some awesome programming, or I can just play Ms. Pac-Man. So I'm going to hit 2. It's going to load the cartridge, and there it is. Ms. Pac-Man. Honestly, the graphics are not that amazing. I'm going to press, I guess, 1 for a one-player game. No, I'm just going to press enter to start. I'm going to follow the instructions. Now the arrows are not even the typical arrow key. I got to use E, S, D, and X. So I will die quickly. Now, is there sound? I don't know. I don't know if this had sound or not. It must have, though. So there's probably something I'm doing wrong not to have sound. And I don't think it's just because my sound is down. Let me see if I can turn that up. Well, I guess. Oh, there is sound! Ha ha! Arcade heaven. Alright. Go. I'm going to get this pellet here. This is almost playable. Alright. It's really hard to remember what direction I want to go. So there we go. That wasn't too shabby. Okay. Go ahead and turn that off. Now, one of the rules that I have for these old computers is they have to have cartridge slots so that they play cartridge-based games. If it didn't play cartridge-based games, then it doesn't count as something that I'm interested in collecting. Fortunately, or unfortunately in the case of this game, I can choose here once again Basic, or Hunt the Wumpus, or Chassez à Wumpus, or Wumpus Jagda. So, I don't even know what languages those are. I suspect number 3 is French. But here we go. I'm going to turn the sound up again. I don't know if this one has sound or not. It's got it pretty loud. Whoa, whoa, hey. Even my touching of the TV makes it, so it's a fragile connection. Alright, I'm going to hit 2 for Hunt the Wumpus. Oh yeah. Doesn't look real great on my TV monitor. So there's the Wumpus, looks like eating me. I'm going to choose normal. My picture's going. There we go. Alright, I think the way I play Hunt the Wumpus is I just kind of move around a little bit. Oh boy, I don't like this at all. I have no idea if there's any other buttons involved. I'm literally just moving. If anybody watching this knows what Hunt the Wumpus actually does or how it plays, this is what happens ultimately. That's the Wumpus. Giving me a, oh wait, Q or fire, reveal the map. Q or fire? Q, reveal the map. I'm going to try this again here. I'm going to hit up to play again. Q to reveal the map. I'm hitting it, but nothing. Oh no! An arrow. I gotta tell you, stuff like this does not make me miss retro games. I have to ask myself why I'm interested in collecting this particular computer/game system, and I think it goes back to the days when I was in junior high in the 80s, when I had a friend named Andy who lived in my neighborhood. He would frequently ask me when his family was on vacation to come by his house and make sure his cats were getting food and water. So I would go there, and honestly it was like a bit of a retreat away just from being at home, so I would hang out there a lot to quote unquote take care of the cats. But they did have this computer there. I think they even had a floppy drive, and they definitely had these joysticks. It's funny that I've been trying to remember what games I actually played on it. So there was maybe Miner 49er might be one, if that even exists for this system. But there was definitely some nostalgia when I heard that I could get my hands on this machine. So this may not be one. Excuse me, I just, well, you know, it's not working anyway, right? So this is one that will definitely be on my shelf on display. I may rarely get it out to fire it up, but I'm happy that it works. And thank you for watching this video with some of the retro systems that I've been collecting.